Asuka, the energetic and strong mother. Yamato, the younger brother who's always in his own little world. Follow us as we karate kick all your daily frustrations away. Asuka's Revenge.
My name is Asuka. I live with my husband Ryota and our 3-year-old daughter Ayaka. One day, I heard through my husband that Ryota's younger sister, Kotami, was getting married. Oh, really? That's great!
Oh, and by the way, it seems like the wedding will be in 6 months, so can you keep that date free?
Okay, I understand. I actually love sewing and making things by hand, and I often make things, but since I had the chance, I was inspired to make a handmade dress for Ayaka for Kotami's wedding. How about it? Will you wear the dress I made for you? Yes, I love the clothes my mom makes for me. Okay, then let's get to work. And so the next day, I went to a craft store and bought all the materials I needed. Great! I'll make a simple camisole dress under the flower motif knit dress. I searched for the materials I needed based on the design I had drawn up in advance, and I was determined to make something really cute for my sister-in-law's big day. Mommy, are you done yet? Not yet. I was struggling more than I expected, and making my daughter's dress was proving to be quite a challenge. One day, I've been waiting to see Asuka for a while now. Yeah, I want to talk to Kaede too. My friend Kaede called me and asked me if I wanted to meet up after a long time. Well, where should we go? It's going to be tough with Ayaka there too, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. If it's okay with you, can you come to my place? Really? Then I'll go over to Asuka's place. So Kaede was to visit me at home on a later day. Kaede was already married and had a daughter, but she was a year older than Ayaka and already attending kindergarten, so she said she could come to my house anytime during the day. The day of the visit. Wow, it's been a while. Hello, Ayaka. Here you go. You didn't have to do this. Thanks. Ayaka, how do you say hello? Hello. I received a gift from Kaede when she came to my house, and I invited her in. Huh? You keep it clean. No, I've tidied up. We had a simple meal that we had prepared while reminiscing, and we ate lunch together. Then Kaede. What's that? She pointed in the direction of the dress that was being made for Ayaka. Oh, that one! My sister-in-law is getting married soon, so I was making a dress for Ayaka to wear there. When I told her honestly, Kaede... Wait, a handmade dress? That's so funny. Isn't that kind of poor? What? I was suddenly sneered at. No. I was a little annoyed by the way she said that, even though I had put so much effort into making it. But then I remembered that she was the type who liked brand name things and that sort of thing. I guess I don't really match her in terms of values. I thought to myself, trying to calm myself down. Well, I like making things myself, and Ayaka is looking forward to it, so I'll do my best. Ayaka's going to wear that outfit. Right? I see. Well, if Ayaka is happy, that's good. I was glad that Ayaka hadn't yet understood the meaning of poor looking. There was a moment when I was a little annoyed, but after that, I continued to talk with Kaede, and then in the evening, Kaede left. Then, before I knew it, a month had passed, and one day with Kotami's wedding just a month away... Ayaka, it's done! Wow, it's so cute! Ayaka's dress is finished. It took a long time, but I was really satisfied with the result.
Oh, that's nice, Ayaka. Let's show it to Auntie Katomi, okay?
Yeah! And so the day of Kotomi's wedding arrived. Congratulations, Kotomi! Thank you, Ayaka too. Your dress is so cute. My mom made it for me. Kotomi's praise made both Ayaka and I very happy. Kotomi's husband seemed like a sincere person, and it was a really wonderful wedding ceremony. Kotomi looks beautiful, doesn't she? She said my dress is cute. Yeah, great.
Would you like a photo?
A photographer even took a photo, and I was glad that I worked so hard to make the dress for this day. I felt that it had all been worth it. A few months after the ceremony... Excuse me? Come in? I received another call from Kaede, and we decided to have dinner, so I invited her to my place as usual. While we were eating, we talked about various things, and in the course of our conversation, Kaede... By the way, how was your sister's wedding? She asked me. Oh, that! I remembered that we had talked about it last time, so I showed the photos that Kotomi had sent me the other day taken by the photographer. It was really wonderful. My sister-in-law and her husband were both beautiful. It was a wonderful wedding. Really? So how was the dress? Oh, the dress. The dress that was ridiculed as poor-looking when she came here last time. I honestly reported that it was well received. She was really cute, and she got a lot of praise from the other guests and the parents. Look! Saying this, I showed the photo of Ayaka taken by the photographer, then Kaede. Wow, you're right. It looks pretty good. What? Oh yeah, thanks. I was bracing myself for her to say something bad again, but she said something nice, so I was happy. This part was really hard. I worked really hard on this part too. It's a one-of-a-kind haute couture piece. I was getting a bit carried away with my talk, and then Kaede's expression changed. That's right. It's a one-off item, isn't it? It's not a ready-made item, right? What? She started mumbling to herself and then started thinking. What? What's wrong? All of a sudden... When I asked her again, not understanding, you know, my daughter's birthday is in 2 weeks, right? I want to give her this to wear to her birthday party. She said. Naturally, I was confused. I was thinking about what she meant, and then... And could you give the dress to my daughter as a birthday present? Huh? She even said something so brazen as that. Why? Why do I have to give that dress to Kaede's daughter? Ayaka is 3 years old this year, and Kaede's daughter is 1 year older. Children of different ages can be quite different in build. In addition to that, Kaede's daughter is quite large for her age, so even if I gave it to her, I don't think it would fit. Besides, I definitely don't want to give something that I made with the best of intentions for my own daughter as a birthday present for someone else's child. No, she can't wear it. She's different in build and size to Ayaka. I tried to gently refuse, but... Then make it. It's easy, right? You still have the materials left over, right? Wait a minute. My brain is in a panic at this sudden turn of events. No. That's impossible. I don't have any of those materials left over. Of course I refused, but... Why? If that's the case, why don't you just take the dress apart? Ayaka's not going to wear it again, right? What? She's telling me to take the dress apart and make a new one for her daughter? Of course I was angry at this. Why should I take Ayaka's dress apart just to make a dress for Kaede's daughter? You don't have enough materials, right? And she won't wear this one again? Then that's the best thing to do. I felt more dismay than anger or any kind of emotion. I can't believe she could say that to me about a dress I made for someone's daughter. And besides... Hey, did you forget? Didn't you say that dress looked poor when you saw it last time? And now you want to have it for your own daughter? What kind of nerve do you have? After all, the fact that she insulted me once was still bothering me. It's no big deal, we're friends, so I was just making fun of it a little. She said something like that and acted all smug. After being told that, if you wanted me to make a new one, that would be one thing, but to take a finished dress apart and make it for your own daughter? That's just crazy. What? You're just an amateur, so don't get carried away just because you managed to make something. Huh? Who was getting carried away? While we were arguing like that... Mom, I'm scared. Oh, Ayaka, I'm sorry. I was startled to realize that I forgot about my daughter while fighting with who was sitting next to me. I'm sorry, but go home today. Wait a minute, we're not finished talking yet. I told you, I'm not going to make it, and I'm not going to take that dress apart. That's the end of the conversation. What? Saying this, I forcibly pushed Kaede to the front door. Hey, Asuka! Asuka! Shut up! Don't ever come to my house again! With those words, I pushed Kaede out and locked the front door. Hey, Asuka! Open the door! Hey! She kept banging on the door and shouting, but when I decided to ignore her, she gave up and left. Ayaka, I'm sorry for scaring you. At night, I received a line and a phone call from Kaede, but I ignored her. I didn't answer at all and then blocked the number, then... I got a call from Mommy, a mutual friend of Kaede's and I. What's wrong? It's not what's wrong. I want to ask you, I got a call from Kaede a while ago and she seemed really angry. Oh, I'm sorry, actually. And I also told Mommy about what happened this afternoon. Well, that's a bit too much, even for Kaede. Isn't it? We weren't originally sending our kids birthday presents, and then suddenly, and to ask me to take apart the dress I made for my daughter and make it again? I really couldn't understand it. Well, I think I would have been angry too if I were you, but I understand the situation. If Kaede contacts you again, I'll take care of it. Mommy, I'm sorry, thank you. After hanging up the phone, I thought to myself that I was really glad that Mommy was such a considerate person. Then the days and months passed, and before I knew it, Kaede's daughter's birthday had come and gone, but I hadn't heard anything from Kaede, so I decided that she must have given up long ago. And I decided to push the memory of Kaede to the back of my mind as a distant memory from the past and forget about her. However, I would hear that name again 2 weeks later from a mutual friend, Mommy. What's wrong? Mommy told me she wanted to talk, so we met at a cafe nearby. No, it's actually about Kaede. Kaede? Is she still saying something? No, that's not it. The other day she came to my house, and at first we were talking normally, but then she started looking around the house. Yeah? Then suddenly... Mommy, isn't that cute dress your daughter's? If you don't mind, would you give it to my daughter? What? Why? Apparently, Kaede had been pestering Mommy again about the dress her daughter had hanging up at home. Of course, Mommy refused. Why not? It's a nice dress and I want it for my daughter's birthday present. Please. Didn't you say the same thing to Asuka? Why are you trying to give your daughter a birthday present that belongs to somebody else? It's not a big deal, please. What? For some reason, Kaede started crying there. She cried? Why? Right? I was surprised too, so I questioned Kaede about it, and then... Apparently, Kaede got divorced 6 months ago. What? Divorced? It was a shock. She was thinking about a birthday present for her daughter, and I thought that her family relationship was going well. So she and her ex-husband are living separately now, and she seems to be getting a monthly allowance for her daughter's upkeep, but it seems like she's having a hard time making ends meet. So that's why she was trying to force us to give her a birthday present. I guess so. I was so surprised. If she had told me from the beginning that she was in such a difficult situation, I would have thought about it a little more, and I regretted a little that I had forced her out of the house that day. But what was the cause of the divorce? That's the problem. What? The reason for Kaede's divorce, it seems to have been due to her unfaithfulness. What? So she got what she deserved? Yeah, that's what it is. The sympathy I felt a moment ago had instantly vanished. So what? Does that mean that Kaede is divorced because of her own affair and is now in financial trouble, so she's pestering us for a present for her daughter? That's the gist of it. Ugh! I was so shocked I couldn't say anything. At the same time, I thought that my decision to cut off all contact with Kaede was the right one. After that, Kaede started pestering not just me and Mommy, but also her other friends, and it seems that her friends are gradually drifting away from her. No, even so, she got what she deserved. I know, there's no room for sympathy. Apparently she got divorced and then dumped by her lover too. Huh? When I went home and looked at her SNS for the first time in a while, I saw several posts of her crying out in anguish, but a friend who knew the situation sent a reply saying that she got what she deserved and that she should take responsibility for what happened. I thought that she really had been abandoned by everyone around her. It's good that she's so considerate of her daughter, but... no matter how I think about it, I can't help but think that this is a problem that she brought on herself, so I don't feel the slightest inclination to reach out to her. I think that if she brought this situation on herself, then she should be the one to deal with it. So I've decided to continue to keep my distance from her.
Thank you for watching all the way till the end. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. See you next time!